All right, everybody, welcome to another exciting week here at the Doe and 5-0 show. Joe, ready?
It's an exciting week.
It's an exciting week.
I didn't know. Hey, we're closer. Are you afraid?
Yeah, we got some feedback that the camera should be closer, so if this scares the crap out of you, I'm sorry.
It's only because they didn't get a good look at us.
Yeah.
The next feedback's going to be, you need to
You're going to want some like closed-circuit TV stuff with the camera way up in the corner, black and white.
If you could not be in the picture.
All right, let's go ahead and get things rolling for this week in news, guys. You ready? Let's go. All right, this week in news, Joe, we're going to kick things off with a Western couple who traveled to the Middle East to prove it just gets a bad rap. Well, guess what? They ended up in an Iranian prison. A blogger couple who traveled from Australia to Asia and the Middle East in an attempt to break the stigma surrounding developing countries was reportedly arrested in Iran. The duo were recently identified as Jolie King and Mark Firkin, according to the BBC report. The couple was arrested 10 weeks ago near Tehran, and it wasn't until Wednesday that the news became publicly known.
Oh.
In 2017, they planned to leave Australia and drive from Asia to London. Along the way, the pair shared videos documenting the trip with their thousands of followers on their social media accounts. Their posts on Instagram and YouTube are full of stunning landscapes, beaches, and lush waterfalls that look ripped right out of a luxury catalog. A far cry from the reality that many associate the less developed of the areas of the world with. Their biggest motivation is to hopefully inspire anyone wanting to travel and also try to break the stigma around traveling to countries that get a bad rap in the media. This goes on for a little bit, but basically they got picked up for flying a drone without a permit back in July, Joe. And they've been locked up in a Iranian prison ever since for flying a drone without a permit.
So did they think it was like a spy drone or something?
I don't know. Well, you never know over there. They could have thought it was a military drone or who knows. So they've been locked up ever since.
Are they going to get out?
Their status is still unknown at this point in time.
Wow.
It's just, it's unfortunate for them, but they, again, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. They go to the Middle East thinking they're going to show off for their bazillions of followers on their social media accounts, and they get locked up for flying a drone.
They weren't trying to say that politically they were all okay. They're just trying to say it's really pretty out there, right?
No, they're trying to say that all these foreign countries get a
bad rap for their policies.
For their policies and procedures, and now they're victims of that.
So I wonder what they're going to come out and say. If you're going to
Here
go
we go.
into
Here we go.
another
A source
country,
told the BBC that the king was told Iran is holding them as part of a potential prisoner exchange with someone in Australia. So basically, they're being held captive for somebody that's being held in Australia for something else.
So they were kidnapped, basically, by the government.
Yeah, for flying a drone.
They came up with a trumped-up charge to, wow.
So, hey, I hope it's beautiful in prison there for you folks. I hope it's beautiful.
I can't even imagine how terrible that prison is. Wow.
I'm guessing
I told you I was in jail before, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very, very wonderful part of my life.
Sketchy pass. Montana woman uses a hairdryer to stop speeders in a viral photo, Joe.
I get it because it looks like a hairdryer. That's awesome.
Out of Polson, Montana, a grandmother in Montana is now an honorary state trooper after taking matters into her own hands to keep her grandkids safe. Patty Bumgardner wanted drivers in her neighborhood to slow down, so she took matters into her own hands with her hairdryer. We were talking about maybe something that would slow the cars down, so we decided to put me in a chair and I guess use the hairdryer as a speed thing, she said.
A speed thing?
A speed thing.
That's the technical term.
I'm helping to keep Finley Point safe. Slow down. Speed checked by radar, Bumgardner wrote on Facebook. Bumgardner's photo has since gone viral, and it caught the attention of a trooper, Noah Pesola, who found Bumgardner and awarded her with a campaign hat and a sticker badge. I thought it was hilarious. I think we have a speed issue in Montana, and I thought it was a great creative idea for the public to try and combat that a little bit without making people too upset. According to K-Pax, Bumgardner said she can tell if her white hair dryer really slowed cars down, but she plans to use it again to bring awareness to speeding cars in the neighborhood. So she just hang out there with a little drink, her red Solo cup in her hand, and her hairdryer in the other.
Hey, if it worked.
If it works, it works, right?
And she's not doing anything bad. It's just making people slow down a little bit. I like that story.
It would definitely get your attention, that's for sure. This video is pretty funny, Joe. We'll put it up there for everybody to see. But man discovers who's been using his son's training toilet is actually the family's dog. The joys of parenthood usually come with woos of potty training.
Ooh.
For many parents who teaching their children to potty train is either quick and easy or it requires quite a bit of time and work. They read a lot of numerous videos and books, and I think my mom used to put like a target in the toilet or something for me to pee into the toilet when I was little.
Is it like a Notre Dame symbol or something? iPhone symbol?
iPhones didn't exist back then.
That was a long time ago.
We'll put the video up there. You can see the dog kind of lurking around the toilet. He's going to eventually pop a squat here into his business. But basically, the dad had got home from work at 5 a.m. and noticed poop in his son's training toilet, and he thought, that's weird. How did my wife not see that and empty it out? Like most modern mysteries, he knew the best way to solve it was to check his home security camera, and then that's what he found. He sees the dog circling around the toilet, popping a squat, and kerplunk right there into the kid's potty toilet.
I think that's great.
I wish I could teach my dog to do that.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Now, that's the thing of it. He said he's never taught his dog to do that, so he's not sure how long he's been going about doing that. Off he goes. Oh, pretty great.
I think that's great. Oh, you know what? We say that'd be great, but who's going to clean that up every time?
Yeah, but if cold, maybe if it's in wintertime, you don't want to let the dog out. Sometimes the dogs don't want to go out. Just plunk right there in the toilet.
Yeah.
I mean, you're crafty. You came up with those elaborate things for your cats. You could come up with something for the dog. Solid gold toilet was stolen from the birthplace of Winston Churchill. Check out that throne there, Joe.
Someone stole that.
Somebody stole that.
You don't just pick it up.
Well, police are trying to recover a toilet made entirely from 18-karat gold that was stolen Saturday morning from Blenheim Palace in Oxfordshire, England, the stately home where former Prime Minister Winston Churchill was born. The fully functioning toilet was installed as part of an exhibit by Italian artist Buttafuoco, titled
Eddie.
titled "Victory is Not an Option," which only opened to the public last Thursday.
Wait, the toilet?
Yeah. The palace will be closed for the rest of the day, as a spokesperson said on Twitter. According to the palace spokesperson, Buttafuoco values the toilet, titled America, at over $5 million.
Wow, there's a little zinger, isn't it? I admire the humor, though.
So apparently he thinks America is a shitter worth $5 million.
I doubt he thinks it's worth $5 million.
That's what he valued it at.
Yeah, but he thinks we're a shitter. That's the point. So it's fully functioning. Gold is a very soft metal, and I can't imagine that it's fully functioning, but people were using it? Nobody was using it.
No, it was just for display, I believe.
Well, then why was it fully functioning? They didn't have it hooked up.
I don't know.
Dumbasses.
No suspects at this time. $5 million carat gold toilet is.
And apparently nobody bothered watching it. There is no camera.
How do you sneak out with a big old gold toilet?
There wasn't water hooked up to it. Somebody just did pick it up, but how? You got a $5 million toilet, nobody's watching it. Yeah. I guard my coffee cups.
All right.
The toilet was probably cleaner, though.
Yeah, probably. There's no doubt about that. CDC issues a warning, Joe, not to snuggle or kiss chickens due to salmonella outbreak.
Damn it.
Center for Disease Control and Prevention have issued a warning in regard to backyard poultry after a spike in salmonella infections are on the rise. A total of 1,003 people have been infected with the outbreak strain of salmonella in 2019.
Were they all snuggling and kissing chickens?
Why would they put that warning out there?
I don't know.
Unless somebody had actually done it. 2 deaths have been reported here in the United States.
If you're snuggling and cuddling chickens, you should get that.
Full state-by-state map of the outbreaks linked to the backyard poultry can be found on the CDC website. Through its investigation, the CDC has reported that the primary source of the sickness was through the contact through backyard poultry, such as chicken and ducklings. Some advice issued by the center is do not kiss backyard poultry or snuggle them, and then touch your face and mouth. Who kisses chickens?
I don't know.
I may have kissed some KFC chicken legs every once in a while.
I would love. It has a state by state. I would love to see which states have the most.
Don't let your backyard poultry inside the house.
Or so are they pets? No, because they went to eating them. Then,
yeah.
Can you get salmonella from kissing a chicken?
Apparently, because it says you can't. You don't kiss them or hug them or snuggle them. I mean, they wouldn't give this warning unless somebody has reported this. But they probably showed up to an emergency room somewhere while I was making out with my chicken.
All right, no making out with your chicken.
No making out with the chicken. You can't fix stupid. If you're gonna angry jaywalker smashes into a pole while staring at a driver, Joe. This video is pretty funny too. So basically, this cat here, we'll put the video up for everybody to see. This is a lesson that an Ontario jaywalker learned this summer after his defiance of the Canadian province's road crossing laws came crashing down in a somewhat embarrassing fashion. The clip from, this was happened in June, was recently released by RR and BD Driving School. RR and BD Driving School.
I don't want to know.
As a part of a cautionary compilation showing dangerous driving. So here's the video here. You can see the guy staring down somebody. Oh! So basically, that guy was jaywalking, the American version of jaywalking,
right?
And the car was just doing it had the right way.
He was kind of looking at him like he's daring them to do something about it.
I dare you to run me over!
And he runs
face plants right into that pole.
And now he's famous.
Yeah, way to go, jackass.
Well,
I've seen stuff like that. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but people are so obsessed with their. He's not looking at his phone or anything, but. People, they become so obsessed with their electronical devices.
Oh, yeah, I've seen. Well, I bet you see that a lot.
Yeah.
And it is hard. I mean, even driving, I keep my phone down, but it'll light up or something. It's hard. It's really hard not to. I actually started putting it in the glove box.
Yeah.
Because I'm too distracted by it.
I've seen people run into doors and trip over. Have you seen the video? It's been around for a long time where some lady looks like she's in a mall or something, and she's staring at her phone, and she trips and face plants into one of those fountains they have in the middle of the mall.
Oh, we need to get that on the show. I can't believe it's not on here.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it, but I'd really like to.
Yeah, I'll have to look that one up and show it to you. It's pretty funny. Cell phone video. This is out of Nashville, Tennessee. Cell phone video shows a man blowing kisses at a passing driver, appearing to do pull-ups on top of a moving car. The man was identified in court documents as Ronnie Sellers following his arrest on September 5th for disorderly conduct. According to arrest report, the charge stemmed from we'll put the video up there. There's the genius right there.
Oh, wow.
Look at that idiot.
Oh, he's
having a good time.
He is having fun.
Wow. The charges stem from the afternoon of August 29th when pictures circulated on social media showing the 31-year-old hanging onto the roof of a car while the driver traveled all over the area, including along Interstate 40 from Wilson County to Nashville. It was a birthday party and a celebration. I was riding in a parade, my own little parade, Sellers told the News 2. I shouldn't have been charged for riding on top of a car because they don't charge people when they're having parades. He's a certified genius.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how official that parade was, but...
Sellers said the driver of the car was his wife, Amanda Miller. The 32-year-old woman was arrested on Monday on charges of reckless endangerment and driving on a suspended license. So two geniuses.
Yes.
So they celebrated their birthday together in jail. Look at that. There's the beautiful couple there.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's it for this week in news, folks.
I enjoy stories like that because it makes me feel smarter.
Doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't.
All right, guys. It's time for This Week in Florida.
Florida. We love Florida.